Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It is Beauty and Light Party to cut or not to cut. That is the question. Can you hear me? I think Periscope is going through some changes, so I'm not seeing anything. Anybody coming online? Hey, Jay Amo. Think that's what your name is. What up, boo? How are you? Everybody coming? Hey, Gail. Hello, hello, Nettie girl. I love it. I love your name. KJ, big brother KJ, how are you? Hello, Sister Do 123. I love that name. Y'all come in. Happy Beauty and Light March Day. Go ahead and come in, start dropping your hearts. Slide to the left, swipe to the up, and share this Periscope. Yes. Hey, Chicago God, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have not seen you in quite some time. Where you been? Where you been? Hey, I am right to you. What up, sis? Curly Corner in the house. If you are just joining us, my name is Diana Ramsey. I'm the beauty and power of Sisters with Beauty. Hello, hey everybody. Thank you so much for the hair compliments. We are going to talk about all of that later. Yes, come through. Do me a favor, while you are coming in, getting comfortable, go ahead and keep tapping those hearts. We want to make sure that we get the engagement up. We want to make sure that Periscope isn't tripping and the technology isn't going crazy. So go ahead and just keep tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen. And while you're at it, do me a favor. Drop down one word to describe how your Saturday is going. This is like the first Saturday of spring, so I just need to know, get a pulse of how everybody is feeling right now. I do not want to be on this Periscope with somebody's not having a good day. So go ahead and tell me how your day is going. Hey, from North Carolina, what up, boo? Go ahead and drop one word to describe your Saturday thus far. Having fun down here. I believe you are. Hopefully Chicago is acting right and not acting crazy. Oh, you're shopping. Your day is beautiful. You got amazing. I love that. I love it. My day, you know what? My day is eventful, and I'm very excited about that. If you got somebody saying their day has been calm, that means you've been in the bed all day. I'm judging you. Moving. Yes. One word. Yeah, I've already given you my word. Cleaning. I love it. So basically we got some spring cleaning going on. So y'all seem to be in your own transition. I love it. So if you have not shared this Periscope, do me a favor, slide to the left, swipe to the up, and share this Periscope. Let everybody know where you are, and then just go ahead and keep tapping the screen. Let us get our hearts on. So this Beauty and Light Party comes to you from a transition state of mind. To transition. Does anybody know what transition means when it comes to hair and when it comes to life? Just go ahead and drop down a little quick definition of what you think to transition means when it comes to hair. Somebody go ahead and drop that down. Sister 123 has invited her followers. We love you and we thank you so much for that. Yes. Hey, Songbird 29. I'm sorry, but I cut all my hair off. Yeah, pretty much. I love that, Chicago guys. You know we love you because you're like one of the men that are always on the call, and so we truly appreciate that. Yes, to transition. Many people would say to transition means to go from relaxed ends to a full natural head of hair. So Chicago guy said he had a bad transition. Well, you're going to need to tell us about that because I need to know how a man has a bad transition. Gail is telling us it's moving from relaxed to natural, and I love that. So we're all like in the same space, right? To cut or not to cut, that is the question. Now, when it comes to transitioning, right? Love, thank you, boo. I truly appreciate it. When it comes to transitioning and taking your hair from that relaxed to that natural state, we always have that first question, to cut or not to cut. And that is the question, right? We're always trying to sit back and trying to figure out exactly how are we going to do that? And how long are we going to wait before we do that? And then how short are we really going to go? Like, that's like the biggest thing, like to cut or not to cut, that is the question. So one of my favorite quotes that Coco Chanel said is, a woman who is going to cut her hair is about to change her life. And I really could not agree with that anymore. When you cut your hair, you are changing your life, right? But this is the thing that I think is like the unspoken truth. Many of us don't take those scissors to our own head, right? I will tell you, I cannot cut a straight line, and I can't draw a straight line either, right? So I did not take that brave step to cut my own hair. You never see a YouTube video of me like pulling my hair up, looking at it, and then like cutting it, right? That wasn't me, right? But how many of you actually cut your hair? I just want to know, do we have any brave souls out here that actually took scissors to their own hair? Show a heart, show of hands. If anyone on the line actually cut their own hair, I need to know, because I just want to give you a round of applause because you're awesome. because I cannot do it. I can't even walk in a straight line. That's probably another conversation, but nonetheless. So no, but your sister trims yours. Okay, she's awesome. So for many of us, which is really great, the rest to have sisters, I just did a trim earlier. Okay, Butterfly 70, did you do that trim yourself or did you have somebody else do your trim? I need to know. And go ahead and keep giving hearts because I want to make sure the Periscope isn't tripping. Thank you so much. So for many people, and I really will say many people to include myself, I have never cut my own hair. Like I have never taken scissors unless it was some weave, right? And you did it for the first time, you did it yourself. So that's awesome. Like kudos to you because I just can't do it. But when we talk about transition, we talk about it so much in our space, right? We talk about it in the sense of I transition. But what about the person who cut your hair? What about the person that you gave that really, really big responsibility to actually take you from relaxed to natural or take you from another look to a whole nother look or just simply just change your style, right? We have given that responsibility to some amazing professionals and some great experts, but this is the thing, we're not really talking to them about that. So to cut or not to cut is really about us having a conversation with experts that are always doing these cuts anyway. I always wonder, how many transitions has a stylist really seen? Like, how many times can she have someone sit in her chair and go, I want to cut all my hair off? Like, how many times does she get to experience that in like one day? We're thinking, you know, this is the best, the most important thing to us. And she's like, yeah, girl, it's just another transition for me. So I wanted to sit down and talk to the experts about that. So we were going to have 2 beauty guests on, but we do want to send some prayers to Yoko the stylist because she is sick today. So if you got some time, just go ahead and prayers up for Yoko the stylist that she gets well. But we do have our other beauty guest here. Her name is Leslie, Lady Clipper Bryant, and I want to bring her on. I want to read a little bit of her bio so that you know who is coming through, because you don't know who's coming through right now, right? So, like I said, I thought it would be great, right? Yes, thank you, Gail. Praying for Yoko, because I can't stand being sick when it feels so good outside. Like, that's like torture. So, when it comes to just sitting down and doing the cut to not cut transition conversation, really thought it was going to be great to sit down and talk to experts, right? Y'all know I'm not cutting my own hair, and I didn't even do this haircut either. But when it comes to what they think about this whole process and their perspective going behind the scissors, just want to get a little insight on that. So, I'm going to bring to you Leslie, Lady Clipper Bryant, and give you some of her bio real quick. So, Lady Clipper Bryant's love for design began at the Corcoran College of Art and Design in Washington, D.C. Currently, she's working in the beauty industry as a barber and stylist, and she creates looks that embody clean construction, elegant lines, and unexpected detail. Her mission is to amp your style so that your look speaks for itself. And something tells me that that's exactly what she does. So I want to bring on Lady Clipper Bryant Leslie. Hey, boo! Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
Now, y'all should know, right? Can we see you? Just want to make sure. Yes, we can see you on the TV. So for everyone, keep giving those hearts because I want to tell y'all why it is so important that she is here. She just left like 5 clients waiting in the wings to be here. So I want to see nothing but hearts. Like, y'all just go ahead, Team Leslie. Somebody just hashtag Team Leslie real quick. Because that is big. You know Saturdays are like really, really important to stylists, right? So to have a stylist here on a Saturday, like that's just crazy. Like, right. And how cute is she? How cute is she, right? So we got a big team Leslie all the way. They don't even know how to spell your name, but it's okay. It's okay, because a lot of times people do L-I-E.
Right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. So, right, and before Easter, you know it's a whole bunch of men and women sitting there in that salon tight.
Oh, yeah.
So we are going to get into this because they sitting there like this, oh, I'm trying to be fresh for God's resurrection. And Leslie up here talking about she gonna be all, no. So definitely want to make sure for the next few minutes that we have Leslie here, y'all, we appreciate her time so much, but y'all got to give it up in these hearts and in these shares. And if you are watching the replay, you make sure you do that too, okay? Just because you did not sit here on this live doesn't mean that you don't get to enjoy in some of the fun and give the heart. So I want to make sure that there are Skittle hearts. We are getting a heart attack going on this thing because she losing money, y'all. And I'm not paying her anything. Oh, I probably shouldn't have told you that. So
No, it's okay.
Okay. First question, when it comes to cut or not to cut and how this all comes about. First, tell us a little bit about yourself, Leslie. Like, how did you get into this male-dominated field of cutting hair and being a barber?
To make that long story really short, I've worked as a designer, as a graphic designer for about 12 years, and became a little bit tired of the 9-to-5 life,
right?
And decided that I would try something I was always interested in,
right?
Hair. However, I'm not into the curl and iron and the blow drying and all of that,
right?
So
no Marcel's for you.
No. So I decided, let me look into barbering and light design. The clean construction and the lines and the crispness does matter.
Right.
So I thought it would be a good transition from graphic design to hair design.
That's so awesome. I didn't know that. So you being a graphic designer kind of pushed you into being able to take that same element and those same kind of just feels and tactical into barbering. That's so do you see code? Like, are you like 1 + 1? Okay, lines, like you see everybody's head in the grid?
No, but the grid does help because
right.
It helps you to line things up and make sure things are balanced and,
it has symmetry.
Symmetry, exactly.
Right. So do you see a really, really big expression and emotion when it comes to hair and how people tie so much into their hair? Like, do you think that we are heavily tied into our hair, yes or no?
Absolutely, yes.
Why do you think that?
That is a very complicated question.
Yeah.
Because I feel I can speak for, especially in the Black community, we struggle so much with our hair to make it do things that it may not be meant to do.
Right.
So as in, getting it super straight or super loosening the curls, right, or smoothing it and, those edges down. And sometimes the edges aren't supposed to be smoothed down.
Right. Like we're trying to fit a square box and a round hole a little bit, like something like that.
And it's important to really work with what Mother Nature gave you.
I agree.
There's beauty in all of it. So, if the edges are sticking out, let them stick out.
Right.
Or if they really bother you, cut them out.
To which she will definitely be able to do that. She's like, you know what? These aren't working for me. I'm just gonna cut that off.
Right.
So
and our hair, it's our identity. When we look in the mirror, it's tied to so many things. Our self-esteem. How we look in a day is how we speak to people, and everything. I believe it starts with that one look in the mirror, and either the one that you do first thing in the morning or the one that you do right before you walk out of the house.
I love that. I love what you just said. It speaks to people. What is it when someone's sitting in your chair and they want to cut and they've told you all the things that they want you to do? What is it that you kind of find that you want to say through that hair? Like, do you feel that there's a conflict in what your clients want and kind of what you want for them?
No, I keep my opinion out of it.
Right.
I try very hard to hear what they're saying, and if what they're saying does not, I feel may not work with the hair texture or with the person's even personality, I might suggest, maybe we take it down a little bit more on the sides, or we leave a little, we don't fade it as high, or maybe you twist the top when I'm done,
right,
or something like that. I might, or if your hair is a little dry, I might suggest doing some, cutting it off and waiting for it to grow back. But I kind of try to get a vibe from the client as to what their style is. I listen to what they're asking for, and at the end of the day, I take my opinion out of it.
Right.
I give the suggestion, And then if they're like, well, no, that's not what I want. Whether I say okay, and I try to deliver as they direct me.
Right. So do you ever feel the pressure, especially when it comes to like the natural hair community started to really, really boom in 2010? Did you see more people sitting down, especially women sitting down in your seat and saying, cut it all off?
No. I get a lot of cut the sides down, let's cut the back down. They're doing it in a gradual way.
Right.
More often than cutting it all off. So I see them chopping pieces and sections and trying to work it,
Right.
Before
you go with that whole
they're trying to grow it out, trim, and do it that way. Because, people are very attached to that hair.
Right. Have you had somebody that like made a bad decision? Like they sat down. Right. Somebody says, sometimes we don't know what we want. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with a client that doesn't know what they want, but they want some type of transition? They want to leave you feeling like they've made a change.
A lot of times, sometimes I just pull out the phone and I go to
you go to the Cut Life.
I go to the Cut Life, exactly. And I scroll through and I try to see if there's a picture of something that is similar to the person's hair texture or what I believe their style to be, and I try it and I show them and I say, you like something like this? Or sometimes I just say, well, do you like my hair?
And they're like,
oh, yeah, I'll give you that. If you want this,
I can do that all day.
Right, I can give you a longer version. I can give you a shorter version. We can start here. So sometimes it's easier for me to visualize if I have a picture, and I feel if someone doesn't come with a picture, I a lot of times try to offer one that I think that will work.
Right. So off that same path, when it comes to people and your clients coming to you, what do you want them to kind of do before? How can they prepare? Like, what should they actually do before coming to you?
Come with a clean head, please.
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me people don't do that?
Well, I mean, we can wash your hair at the barbershop, and that's not a problem.
Right.
But I find a lot of people don't want to pay the little extra.
Because they don't want to pay for it.
They don't want to pay for it. So if you don't want to pay for a shampoo, please come with a clean head.
Whoa. So there's definitely a difference between getting your hair done with a stylist versus getting your hair done with a barber, right? With the stylist, many people already know that they're going to get their wash, they're going to get their set, they're going to get their style. But with the barber, I never thought about that. That there are people walking in and trying to get their hair cut straight off the streets. Like no type of conditioning, no nothing.
Yeah, the turnover in the barbershop is very
really quick. Right.
So I feel mostly women don't know. Women who are not accustomed to the barbershop environment, they tend to come with the product and the gel and
like
all of these things,
down.
but they don't want to. And a lot of times they're coming to the barbershop to save money.
Right.
So in order to save that money, you have to come with that hair clean.
Right.
One. And then two, because you're paying for time in the barbershop.
Right.
Where in a salon you may just be paying per service. So at least
I didn't know that was so much of a difference. And I'm like, I have stylists, reach back forever. But barbering, not so much. That is like a PSA. Like we could really it's very interesting, right? Somebody just wrote, it's very interesting. That's something I did not know at all, right, Butterfly 70, that people are, and you don't see it more so with the men as you are seeing it with the women. Like, did not realize that in barbering, people are walking in with their hair not cut. So that's one thing to prepare.
Make sure
wash your hair.
Yeah, wash your hair and put as little as product before you come in.
Wow.
Because if you need more, we'll add more.
Right.
Right before we come.
You're going to get sprayed down.
Yeah, you'll get sprayed or rubbed down or whatever. But we need you to come with clean hair unless you have the time and the money to wait and get your hair washed.
Right.
And guys, in general, who come to the barbershop don't want to wait. The women don't mind, but
the men are like, I'm trying to go in. And it's like, wait, do you even have a hair appointment? Like, you trying to just walk straight in on the clipper.
Exactly.
It's not going to work.
And another thing that's important with you having clean hair is, as a barber, that product clogs our clippers. So therefore, you're not going to get the crisp cut that you're paying for. So you're hurting yourself on two ends.
Right.
You know. So if I have to stop and degunk my clippers every time and you know, spray it down and, you know, wipe it down, I still can't get in every groove every time I put the clipper to your hair. So it's important that your hair is just clean and without, look.
Right. My son is like, yuck. Like, we are on the same, but I'm like, wow. Like, you just basically just blew me for the whole rest of this interview.
Right.
Like, I did not know that people were like walking into the, I'm like, I'm kind of disgusted.
And leave the blue magic at home.
Because I slicked this down. Because I put this blue magic on, because I get my waves right.
Because it's waxy.
Right.
That waxy is gonna it's gonna dull my clippers.
Right. So with the springtime coming, are you seeing more people come in for cuts? More people coming in for transition cuts, taking them from having a head of hair going into having, you know, shorter hair or variations of that? Are you seeing an increase?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The spring is like a good time. I think the spring is a good time for transition, period. But I do think that you're going to start seeing more natural hair girls come in and like cut it off.
Absolutely.
Let it go. So with your career, what's your most favorite thing about it?
The interaction with the customers. I love getting to know new customers. I like making them smile.
Right.
I like, you know, changing, you know, I like just making an impact on that person before they walk out of the shop.
Right, and
it's
you
very
see that.
important. Yeah.
You see that gradual change. So you see the person come in, and you know what do you feel their emotions are based off of when they come in versus when they leave?
Well, when they see a woman in the barbershop, a lot of times they are afraid.
Right, they're like,
or like, can she cut?
They looking for somebody like,
right. Or if somebody is in my chair, you know, they kind of sit around and look around and say, you know, can you cut? And I'm like, you know, and it used to irritate me.
Right. We have somebody asking, are you the only barber in the shop? I want to ask, are you the only woman barber in the shop?
I'm the only female barber in the shop.
You are the only female.
Yes.
Oh, and they did ask. See, me and Butterfly 70, we are on it. Have to head out, but bye, boo. Thank you so much. So, you're the only female barber in your shop. Let's talk about that. How does that look for you? How does that feel for you?
I love it.
Right.
I love it.
Really?
Because I have guys approaching me and they're like, how you like my outfit today? I have an interview next week. They'll bring in clothes and they say, how should I cut my hair? Or guys that are balding, a lot of times they're intimidated. Like, just like women who are going from a long cut to a short cut, they're intimidated to actually go and shave all the hair. They take it down really low and do the shadow thing. And I'm like, get rid of it.
Right.
You're going to look better.
Right.
But sometimes they need to hear it from a woman that they're not involved with, whose taste they respect. And they know that I don't mean any harm.
Right.
You know.
Right.
They know you probably should just go ahead and make it shiny.
And they find that they find probably that you tell more truth because you have nothing to gain from it.
Nothing.
You're like, I don't even know you. I don't know you. So somebody's saying, my husband has shaved his head since high school.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so why do you think that there's such a disparity when it comes to female barbers in that space, in that industry?
I just think, you know, the stereotype is women belong in a salon. And they're not used to seeing women, especially in the DC area, I would say.
Really?
Because I think,
in the melting pot?
Because I've heard in Atlanta and in New York that it's quite common. But out of the new customers, most of the guys say that I'm the first woman that has ever cut their hair.
Wow. I would just, to me, I wouldn't find that to be so revolutionary. Like, I would find that to just be a point of the times that we're in. You see men, and when you've seen male nurses for how long now? Like, I would think that there would be more women. Do you find that there is, because there are such a lack of women in the area and in the community, is there unity for the ones that are?
I think there is definitely some unity, at least some respect. Okay. I would say,
because you all know each other.
I don't know all of them, but I at least know names or in Instagram names, or if I see them out, I can identify them just from Facebook or Instagram. So I feel like And a lot of times the female barbers do like my pictures and support. Hey girl, high five.
Right.
And, you know,
Because your
I feel the
community is small.
support. I feel the support. It may be bigger than I realize because, you know, I'm also new to this game.
Right.
So it may be bigger than I realize in the DC area, but just from the customers that I have, they have most of the new ones say that I'm the first one they've seen.
Wow. So basically, y'all, not only is she here on Saturday, basically we just took the only female barber out in the shop. Okay, so there are some men right now trying to still grade in and get that sprinkle on, and she's here right now. Like that, to me, that is even bigger. You know what I mean? That's Sisters with Beauty in a can. Like, you are the only female barber in your shop. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. Can we just get some hearts for Leslie when it comes to that? Like, I just need to see a rolling stream of hearts.
Wow,
She's the only female barber. I want to call you like a barberist.
I know what you call me.
Like, I kind of feel like I want to call you a barberist right now.
Okay.
We're gonna trademark that. You know what I mean? Like, right? Like, thank you. Like, thank you so much for coming, Leslie.
You're
So
welcome.
I want to open up the floor to anyone that is listening in, watching this Periscope, to go ahead and ask Butterfly Jet Leslie any question that you want. I know I ran down my questions because I get my questions in.
Right.
I've stopped allowing my questions to go
You're
unanswered.
welcome.
But, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it no more. I did it last Beauty and Light party. I said I was never going to do that again. But, like, I mean, really, that is pretty awesome when it comes to taking someone from where they're at to where they're going. Do you find that there's, like, a big pressure there? Like, that person has so much, they put so much on you.
That pressure doesn't bother me. The pressure of not pleasing them. I'm a people pleaser, so not listen. I try to listen very carefully because, and I'll ask, wait, did you say no sideburn? You sure you don't want any sideburn?
Right. You do a lot of consulting.
Yeah, I over consult to the point that some people get annoyed, and I'm like, at least you leave here exactly what you asked for.
When you cut, that's the one thing about hair. When you cut, there's nothing coming back. Like, so you may have asked already, how long have you been cutting men's hair?
Actually, only 2.5 years.
2.5 years. But you know what I like about that is that you've done a lot in 2.5 years.
I have.
So have you been at the same salon?
No, I actually kind of did an apprenticeship at a barbershop in Southeast, and now I'm in Northwest. I've been there for 2 years, but I did about 6 months in the shop in Southeast.
Right.
That's where I started.
Right. So I mean, we really, I just feel like we really just plucked you up out of the salon and literally have you here. Like, I am dumbfounded, y'all. I want the hearts to just continuously roll as we like peel back and find out even more about Leslie just physically being here in itself. Like, I feel like I like owe you lunch or something.
No, it's okay.
I got some strawberries over
No.
there.
Just tell them to come see me and make up more money on this.
Right. So we got a question coming in. I want to let it flash up on the screen because I really couldn't read it. Hold on, let's see. Did you have a training or a degree prior to that?
I have a BFA in graphic design, and then I just have a certificate, for barbering. And I'm also a barber manager. I just got that about 2 months ago.
What is a barber manager, though?
Basically, I'm certified and licensed to run and manage a barbershop.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So I'm working on my own pretty soon.
I love that. So basically, you can start your own shop, get your own barbers, and
collect that great booth rent.
And run that booth rent. You can be in somebody else's ear like, hey,
That's right.
Your booth rent is due, and I want my money, and I'm not playing with you. That is awesome. Can we see some more hearts? Team Leslie is out here winning. I love that.
Thank you.
So what's next for you, Leslie? While they type in any more questions, I think we got one more question coming in. I love that I can see it on the phone, but I can't read it. And then we wait to see it on the TV. This is what technology is all about. Been cutting hair at home since my teens, and I love it. Thinking it's time to start doing more. So I like that, right? How do you do any like outreach? Do you do any like encouragement for other female barbers that are interested to get in the game but don't know, they don't know how to kind of throw themselves into it?
Not at this time, because I've been, the last 2 years, I've been really working on my own craft. And making sure that, you know, if I gave myself the Lady Clipper name, then I live up to that.
Right. I love Lady Clipper, by the way.
So if I, you know, so I had to, I've really just for the last 2 years been trying to give myself the benefit of, you know, backing up the name I gave myself.
Right.
So in the future, in the very near future, I would love to, anybody, you know, at the end we'll give my information. Anybody interested in learning, or, you know, I'm planning to do my instructional license very soon too. So hopefully, you know, we never know. I might open up a barbering school. I don't know.
Right.
But for now, maybe in a year and a half, hopefully I'll be opening the doors to my own shop.
I love it.
And
have a whole bunch of little Lady Clippers running around.
Listen, I got a whole plan.
We're going to talk offline about this plan.
Right.
But that's cool. I love that. So what you don't know out in the atmosphere, right? And like I said, our other stylist, our other beauty guest that was supposed to be here is sick. But this is my barber. And I wanted to introduce the Sisters with Beauty family to you. One of the things, you know, I'm petty, and I was like going to have my hair wrapped this whole time. Like, you're surprised that it's even out. Like, you looking at me like, I cannot believe she got this hair out.
What's she doing?
But this is the thing. I had all these different ideas that I was going to, you know, stay away April 1st. And then it just got to the point where it was like, but for what? Right? But this is the first time they're actually seeing, I'm actually turning to the side because they didn't even get that. But, so this is my barber. This is the woman who took me from big jazzy to small jazz. You know what I mean? And what I can say about you, you are such a perfectionist. And you are serious about your clippers.
Yes, I am.
Like, she'd be like, keep in mind, I'm a barber. I'm a barberist. And I'm serious about my clippers. Like, you really, really have that knack. And you consult 100%. I feel like that's like, but no, like, for real, when you are transitioning, right? Like, when you are transitioning and you have decided you're going to go from what people know you as to what people don't know you as, like, you need that. I needed that.
Right.
I was like, listen, Leslie, I like 19 things, okay? So all these things, here, take that. But you really have a great skill to kind of horn it in, bring it in, and start to be like, okay, baby lamb, what you want though, you know? And I think that's your female edge. I could see a male barber just being like, all right, that's what you want, let's go. You're gonna get the 2 on the sides and the 3 at the bottom, all right, whatever.
Right, exactly.
You know, and you really, really stepped in. So I will always appreciate that. I will tell y'all right now, my barber stays in my neighborhood.
Right, I sure do.
So I'm going to be extra petty. Y'all gonna see like periscopes of me out in the lawn, and like I'm gonna have like Lady Clipper hood on.
Walking in, walking up.
I'm gonna have like the Lady Clipper hood on. We're gonna be cutting right outside. Like y'all see me out here, Lady clipping me up. Like, I just want to let you know, our proximity does everything for me. Periscope is going to basically know you as my barber, and we're just gonna be clipping outside. I feel like we should be able to do that,
At least
right?
across the parking lot.
What?
At least walk across the
We can't
parking
do it
lot.
right here. The grounds are beautiful, y'all. I didn't even know. You know what? Before, I like to poll the audience. If you would like to see some barbering outside, like, somebody tell me. All right, Butterfly 70, we see you talking about not outside.
Thank you. Well, you got an extension cord?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Do I can bring it from the window all the way down to the That's so good. I probably should never do that. I'm not gonna do that. But I will get my hair cut in your house. So. Okay. See, you know what, Butterfly 70, you've been judging me this whole time. Let me see, LOL, that's how we cut their hair in the summer outside. Right! Like, who would not want to see this? I'm going to just say, how about this? Let's do it once. We're going to hashtag outside cutting, right? and you know we're gonna do Lady Clipper is cutting outside. You never know where she's gonna be.
We try it one day.
Just try it one day.
Right.
Don't look at me when I want my 15% off every cut that you start doing. Cause look, right, no mess, especially on windy days.
Sure.
Girl, you know you have to sweep. All of that is gonna be gone.
That's litter.
I'm starting something. No, I don't know if you know about the Crab Man. It's a Crab Man. He's trying to get a brick and mortar. I can't remember his name right now, but Crab Boss. Bam. Crab Boss. He just texts, tell you where he's at, and then people sync up and link up. So all you need is one chair.
And one head.
And one head and an extension cord.
Right.
And maybe that extension cord is coming from the car. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And you can do this.
All I need is one chair.
All you need is one chair. And some clippers.
Right.
I'm just saying. Look, Leslie, when it blows off, it's gonna go viral. When it blows off, I just want my 15%. And I'm saying it on Periscope because I like to put people on a verbal contract immediately. You know what I mean? I'm worse than Puffy. Like, don't just think you just about to get shine and then just I'm out here.
I hear you.
So we cutting my first.
Once you pay me back for this time that we doing this.
Right, but I got. Look, we talk about it later. So I want to ask the field. Do you have any questions from Leslie before we start the giveaways? That's the big thing. Somebody probably gonna be like, "No, we ain't got no questions. Go to the giveaways." But I want to ask you if you have any questions for Butterfly Leslie while we have her on, because I feel like the time is dwindling down. It is 1:37. Oh, yes.
You're
Please
welcome.
elaborate on having hair wash in shop. Okay. Let's go ahead and elaborate on having the hair washed in the shop and that whole process.
I mean, it's a service we provide. It just may cost you an extra $5 to $10 to
That's
do
it?
and some time. But when you're used to only paying a certain amount
Right.
for your service,
Like
and
17, 12,
no, not at all.
22.
No,
No.
not even close. But when you're used to, and you know, a lot of people, you know, their children come in with just the right amount of money in their pocket,
Right.
but they have all this junk in their hair.
Right.
You know, that takes time from the barber, who's not expecting to do that, and it takes money from you.
Do you feel you
Who's
do
not
free
prepared.
cuts just to make sure that the hair?
A lot of times I wash for free,
Right.
just so that to save my clippers and to, you know, provide the best service.
Right. And to save the integrity of your own cut.
Exactly. But you know, I would like to get the money that I deserve.
I almost feel like
standing on my feet all day.
Right. I almost feel like the hair cleaning maybe should be mandatory.
Yeah. No, I mean, when I open my shop, it will be. Everybody, you must get a cut. And some shops are like that.
Right.
But the shop that I work at right now, it's
turning.
an in and out.
Right.
So come ready, come with your money. You know what you need.
I know I'm gonna be cut. I'm gonna be clean.
Yeah.
Coming from the house.
Right.
Even outside, I'm gonna be clean.
I don't mind that you come with it wet. I don't care.
Right.
I'll try it. You know.
Just make sure that it's clean.
Yeah, clean is key because it's easier to cut. It's a better cut, and it just lasts. Think about it. When you're cutting hair and you have Blue Magic or some kind of grease in your hair, some kind of wax,
It's
and
holding it down.
it's holding the hair down. Not only that, my clipper is, once I cut it off, it's sticking to your head,
Right.
almost like glue.
Oh.
So I'm probably recutting an area that I've already cut.
Right.
Because the hair is hard for me to remove.
Gail says Caramel Sugar says don't want fungus in your clippers.
Absolutely.
And that
You're
just
right.
made me uncomfortable.
But it's true.
Oh my gosh.
But there's spray for that. And blade wash.
Right. There's some soaking. Okay.
Yeah, there's some soaking that's done.
There's
that
soaking on that.
that can help with that.
Oh my gosh. So if there are no more questions from the field, because you guys have been so great, keep giving those hearts, because like I told you, we on borrowed time with Leslie. There is somebody that's probably going to be sitting here looking at her social networking like this. Oh, you at the Beauty and Light party.
That's exactly what's about to happen.
Oh, that's where you at.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I need to step out. It's an emergency.
You're being real secretive. I'll be right back. I actually have to step out.
Yeah.
Get all the way home. Like, really?
I'll see you in an hour. That's what I told them.
Right, with the face. Like, you know when your barber or when your stylist leave, like when they go to eat something or somebody come in, this is the face you do.
Right. Not if you have an appointment system, which I have.
This is true.
So the only people who are waiting are the ones that did not make an appointment.
Well then,
So
wait on.
then you wait.
Well then, wait on. So we are right where we
you're
need to
fine.
be then.
Right.
So,
I allotted the time.
right. We're right where we need to be. So without further ado, we are going to start the giveaways. Now, before we start the giveaways, I want Leslie to talk about her giveaways first. Go ahead and let the people know about your giveaway. And this giveaway is going to be only for the DMV attendees and RSVPers. I have decided that I'm going to keep the list open for individuals, even if you're not on the call. So if you RSVP'd, I'm going to make sure that if you win and you're not on the call, you still get your win. And it's only really because it holds us up so much that we don't really have time for that. And we just going to keep it rolling. So talk about your giveaway and why they should get excited, like right now, if they live in the DMV, like right now.
Because of giving away a free cut of any kind, any way you like it.
I refrain from putting my name in that.
Designs and all.
What?
Whatever you like.
They getting free
One
cuts
free
and
haircut.
design?
Whatever you want.
I knew I should have
One
put my
free
name
cut,
in
one
that.
session.
I knew I should have put my name in that. Dang it! So the thing about the DMV giveaway is that it's only for the DMVers, right? So we got two stylists.
This lady says she's going to. This person says they're
What
going to
if
travel.
I 70 said she could travel? We have two giveaways. So we have Leslie, Lady Clippers giveaway, and then we have Yoko's giveaway, which is $75 salon services at Naturally Chic Salon. And the winner of that is going to be given the email. They're going to be on their way because that is, all of these are local wins. So we just wanted to make sure that, we didn't have the stylists kind of holding up their services and the individual who could win kind of holding up their services for traveling. I don't know how many people would do that. So we'll do that. So, and then the other two giveaways that are for everyone that has RSVP'd is going to be a giveaway from Eden's Body Works. And also Sisters with Beauty, right? Yay, Naturally Chic Salon. I know that's right. Yes. Always wanted to visit the DMV. But look, we're going to need you to visit the DMV. Yes, because it's beautiful right now and it's spring. And the cherry blossoms, got one outside my window. It's amazing. So, Leslie, I'm going to have you put for all four of those.
Okay.
We're going to do the DMV first because I just want to kind of get that out the way, right? So, the first pick we're going to do is for the individual who will win Leslie's clipping. Oh, she didn't already pick the winner. Like, I didn't even put it out.
Sorry.
This is the individual who wins Leslie's free services. Now, look, whether you want to get your hair cut or not, that is neither here nor there. Leslie is giving her time to you, so you better holler at her. Yes. So the individual who has won that is Valerie Gale. The Twitter, Valerie Gale, are you on? We got AGHEEGALE. Valerie Gale, are you on? You are the winner of Lady Clipper.
Yes.
Are you on?
Yes.
Congratulations. So you have won yourself free services with Lady Clipper. So we will be emailing you for the contact information because you are the winner, and that means you get free services. Y'all go ahead and clap it up. Give her congratulations. Don't nobody be hating because you won. Right. So let's go ahead and get the next one. I'll put this to
Which one are we doing?
No. It's still it's the stylist one. And can you take that one? Okay. So this is the winner for Naturally Chic Salon, $75 worth of services. I wish my name was in this thing.
Me too.
Listen, Kylie Holloway Sunshine, 82 DMV. You have won. Now this salon is in Baltimore, so that's why the locals, you need to be a part of the DMV. Kylie, do we have you online? I need to see online. I need to see online and I hear you. I need to see your line and I hear you. So you have won. Naturally Chic Salon has $75 worth of services, and that is amazing. So that email is going to go out as well. Go ahead and clap it up, everybody. Throw your hearts out. So next is Eden Body Works. And Eden Body Works has 2 full product sizes. And this is the everyone pool. So everyone's on the call or has RSVP'd will be in that. Let me see. Peter Gay Nelson, PG 1984. Peter has won the Eden Body Works full product size products. Yes.
Yes.
Can we get her?
PETA is the Eden.
Yes, PETA is the winner of the Edens. And so this is the last one. I'm going to ask that someone pass me this cup. Jessica, can you pass me the Be Your Beauty mug, please? This is the giveaway for Sisters with Beauty. It is the Be Your Beauty mug, okay? So I'm always excited about this one because I drink out of this every day. Orange juice because I don't drink coffee because I'm childish. The point is this. We have someone that is going to win their very own Be Your Beauty. And then when you win it, I need you to be drinking something out of it, okay? So go ahead and let's pull it. Leslie is pulling the last giveaway winner. Can you hold this?
Yes.
Because if I drop it, I would be so mad with myself. Courtney Gaines. Courtney Gaines. Mocha Chic. Mocha Chic. Now, hopefully, Courtney, with your name being Mocha Chic, you are going to be drinking something out of said cup. Yes, yes. So congratulations, everybody.
Someone said pull their name.
You know what, Gail? I have pulled your name before. Right when she said it, too. That was just so funny. She's like, pull my name. So those are our winners. We want to congratulate everybody who continues to be a part of the Beauty and Light Party, RSVPing, and being on the call. We truly, truly appreciate it. Want to congratulate all of our winners. And before we wrap this thing up, okay, before we wrap this thing up, I want to shoot over to Leslie so she can give you all of the different tea about where we can find her, how we can follow her, how we can lift her up, and just, continue to push you forward. I mean, you're the only female barber in your salon, girl. We need to be behind you like this.
Right, exactly. Well, you can reach me at my phone number is 202-368-4603, or send me a text at the same number. On Instagram, I'm just Lady Clipper. On Facebook, I am Lady Clipper Barber. And online, www.theladyclipper.com. You can reach me at any of those places. Look forward to seeing you guys.
Awesome. And on Twitter, she's Lady Clipper as well. She just got the Twitter.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons
and
why.
I need some followers.
So she needs some followers. So we can go ahead and write down the Lady Clipper for Twitter. Want to make sure that you guys go follow her. I want to see some additional follows on Instagram when it comes to her Instagram page, Lady Clipper. On Twitter, when it comes to her Twitter page, I don't care if it's like 5 more people. Then guess what? She gonna need 5 more people, okay? So thank you so much, Leslie, for coming. I know we got like a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna get you a to-go snack.
Thank you.
All right, that's what I am contractually gonna be able to do. And we just want to thank you so much for coming and sitting down and giving your expertise and your insight, because we appreciate you.
You're welcome.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Before we leave, I like to do the exit share. So go ahead and slide to the left. Swipe to the up and share this Periscope before we end it. Go ahead and slide to the left, swipe to the up, and share the Periscope before it ends so that people can know where you were for the last hour, because that's cute too. I love it. Thank you so much for your hearts. Thank you so much for your questions and for your engagement. We do have another Beauty and Light next month, and it will be the last Beauty and Light for the season. We'll begin back again in October, so be looking out for that. And thank you so much for joining, y'all. Peace.